It was all a dream. The passion, the dedication, the persistence to achieve greatness, to reach each and every speaker from here on out.
What's up, guys? Thanks and welcome back to Princess Lightfoot. That's very important because I started this channel as a way to escape my reality rewind channel, which is a true to its legal name for entertainment purposes only. We're all here on YouTube, and sometimes our opinions can affect the lives of actual people, like, the celebrities. So then we need to say it's for entertainment purposes only. But also, a very important legal term that I say over and over and over again, that's written over and over again on all of the videos, is that this is my personal vlog. This is a personal vlog. So I thank you for joining me. I'm a person that speaks with clarity. I am forthcoming. And I'm very clear cut. I don't like convolution. I despise liars. And I feel insulted when people attempt to insult my intelligence. I don't know if it's a little bit too bright in here. If there's anything I can do about that. That's why I don't actually like coming on camera. That was like a super glow. I think maybe it was that light I should have. In any event. So we're here today. So first, let's do this. Because I am very, very, very serious about the copyright laws. And what you must understand is that this is a reaction video, as well as the use of all of the content is protected through the copyright laws, which I take very seriously. And I am a part of an organization that protects content creators and their use of sharing created content. So there are certain things that you need to do in order to make the content that you're reacting to your own. So you'll learn a lot from me as well, because I am forthcoming. And again, I have a family to feed, so please join the membership. I'll tell you all. I want to get to this. So
asking y'all to tell y'all. God damn! I'm good. Good catch. That's how you know I'm drunk this for the God damn! Why you didn't tell me it was a step right there?
now I hope you had time to read that, pause it, slow it down. There's no need for me to do so. Furthermore, for the reasons why you're brought here today, I'm very passionate about this. I'm a passionate person, period. So that's another thing. People have said in the comments, oh, you're reading too much into things, or don't take these things so seriously. So you can't come to someone else's channel and tell them how to be. You can leave your comments, but this, well, that's fine. Do what you want. I'm going to reply. I'm in all of my comments. I have a video where there was like 46 comments. And after I was done replying to each and every one, they were times 2. So it was about 92, something like that. Right? Yeah, I reply because it's important that we're all heard. And if I feel disrespected, if I feel like you didn't pay attention, then I'm just going to direct to you in the comments. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to gather people to a video when it's supposed to be about Chrisean Rock and Blueface, but really I'm doing this to my subscribers and I'm doing this to other content creators. I feel like that's cowardice. It's weird. It's abusive. And weird is just a lack of a better word for wicked. But it's a lot more softer, rolling off the tongue, right? Digestible. Okay. So now, and I know like a lot of you that have come to this channel to see this video, you are fans and a subscriber of Turner TV Nation 2. I am not a fan. I'm a subscriber of the channel. So let's just stop there and go here. So I don't know how much of that even played or how much of that you heard me say, since it's something about the mic being muted, but perhaps that's because I played the warning. So in any event, let me just do this again and I'll just make it more harder for me to edit. I am not a fan of Turner TV Nation 2. I am a subscriber. And when I first saw the channel in my algorithm, I thought, wow, this is another channel that, you know, is going to be posting on Chrisean Rock. So it's going to get like more tea. This is going to be great. Something, the way he spoke. So he'll watch this. So let me direct this to you. The way you spoke, it gave me an inclination that you weren't being genuine. I felt that in my spirit. And you spoke and you spoke and you spoke. And sometimes I had to unsubscribe because it's just, it's the person that I am. I don't value disingenuous, disintegritous people. This is why I say I love people. I don't like them. But thank God for my most recent job. I did find love and like. And when I say find love, I don't mean romantically. I mean that I found that you can love and like God's people all at the same time, that they are worthy of both. So I don't want you to take this the hard way or the wrong way. If you cannot tell by the words that are coming out of my mouth, by the way I present myself, because there's absolutely nothing that I can, like, I don't put on. I am who I am, you know? So, and I'm a multifaceted person. So what happens is my tone goes up and down and things like that. I'm multifaceted. That's just period. There are many different sides to Princess Lightfoot. That's the way God made me. And if you don't like it, that's fine. Thank you for watching. A lot of people watching don't subscribe as if it's not going to happen. The same people that were in the comments hundreds of people ago saying like,
Hold up with your day job. Oh, this is going nowhere.
thank you for all the uplifting comments. Thank you for all those, you know. I'll tell you what, the most important ones are the ones that recognize my heart. So I hope that you recognize that in this video, Turner TV. So when I tell you that I've been following Chrisean Rock and Blueface, I'm telling you the truth. I've been following them for probably about 2 years now. I have another channel, Reality Rewind, and it was so much so that I had to stop because it literally started to remind me of a real life situation that I had lived with my first child and his father. It was uncannily similar. And then I found out that she is in fact from the same hometown as I. So it was very intriguing, too tumultuous, so I had to stop. Created Princess Lightfoot as a way to get away from all this other kind of stuff over there and just kind of just be me and open up. And I never expected for it to go as far as it has gone. And I thank you all for that. Thank you so much for letting me know that sharing me really, like, you really like that. You appreciate that a lot more than, you know, the surface shit over there. So I decided to just discontinue that. I mean, the channel's still up, but I just moved forward with this one because it's where my heart is, and it's fun. It's like I like it. I like being able to do what I want to do, and it's not easy to grow your audience based off of what you want to say and how you feel at any given moment in a random variety channel. That's not easy. It takes hard work and dedication to you. And you probably are going to need another job, you know what I mean, on an actual job to make money, because otherwise you'll do disintegritous things like what I've been seeing going on Turner TV Nation 2. So this man tells you that And he's going to say this. See, this is not about a receipt either. See, a receipt is just a colloquialism. To say receipt is just a street jargon form of the word proof. What you will need in a court of law to prove your innocence, or for the state to prove your guilt, is proof. It's not about a receipt. It's about things that happen in real time that are in the book of life, things that you said, things that were said. So a person that speaks convoluted, that lies, that speaks abusively to people that just support them on the basis of someone else, they wouldn't like things like receipts. So let's not call it that street colloquialism. Let's call it what it is, proof, right? So this person tells you that a lot of you basically don't know what you're talking about because you haven't been following them for the last 4 years, as if he has. You've only been following them for 5 or 6 months. Well, I want to show you something. This is the very first Instagram post that Turner TV Nation made. Let's loop that. About Chrisean Rock. And it is approximately 18 weeks ago. And if you can't add that up really quickly, you can just divide 4. Okay, so 16 4 months. It's about 5 months. And if you couldn't do that, then it's right there, August the 21st. This is someone that really cares, right? This is someone that noticed your engagement as it pertained to her. And see, there's all dates for everything. So it's not a situation where I'm speaking convolutedly or pot calling kettle black. I have dates on my channel. And I don't have any posts of Chrisean Rock on my Instagram because that's not something that I'm really and I'm Safari Spectrum on Instagram, as well as Reality Rewind. Instagram is not something that I am active on. I'm not an active social media person. This YouTube channel was created again for the expressions of Princess Lightfoot, and I thank you for joining me. Just an honest kind of gal. So now, remember he says
as I'm
this.
more than welcome to comment, tell me how y'all guys feel in the comment section. But as I'm more than welcome to comment, tell me how y'all guys feel in the comment section. But as I'm more than welcome to comment, tell me how.
So that's the same video where he claims that he has been following her. You all basically, you can comment, but you guys just got here. You don't really know what's going on. That's what he says. Okay. Okay. So now I want you to take a look at this. See, you see, this bothered me. This bothers me as a subscriber. So that's a viewer. It bothers me as a person with integrity. It bothers me as a content creator. Because what you're doing is very disintegritous. So I want to change how we're viewing this. Because I want it to be very clear on what's happening right now. So I think this is about as clear as we can get this, clear as we can make this. So right now, I'm going to all Quentin Tarantino this thing. I'm going to jump to the end of this video that I created. Now, if you notice, his voice is going to be, it's a bit, his voice is a bit more mature because his voice is like a higher octave in real life. So the voice is altered due to the copyright purposes of reacting to this video.
Make sure that y'all guys is not being misguided.
Oh, really? Wow. This is just, it's so bad. And this live that I'm reacting to, he actually deleted.
I love y'all guys though, man. Make sure y'all guys share the live to next.
Now, so, oh my gosh, right here, I want you to take a look at, so, and he says in that same video, the most recent video where I just showed you, you're more than welcome to comment. That's the video where he most recently told you all that you already still know what you're talking about because you've only been following this for the last 4 or 5 months. Who is he? Is he watching like another channel? And I just is weird. So all of you guys are just doing this for a YouTube check. Let's be very, very, very clear. Because this is all you ride on. This is the thing that really bothered me with him. Because what I saw, shout out to DJ Academics. Speaking of ACK, check out this video I did. Reacting to ACK's most recent drama. He wanted to be like DJ Academics, and none of you guys were paying it any mind. These views were not enough for him. And that was organic growth. That's organic. Do you know what organic means, sir? That means you have to climb your way. You just don't bust out and be like, act. So what you did was, so the very first video, and you can go on his channel, just like I did. And that's something that's why you don't like proof, what you call receipts, because you can't change that. You can't change it in the book of life. You can't change it. You can't change history. You can't change time. And you don't want to take the time. You want to be a cheater. I bet that you would. I bet that you did cheat on tests and things like that. No, I believe it because you don't have the patience and you don't have the integrity to build off of you. You rode the back of this girl the same way that Blueface is riding the backs off of both of them. Because when you were doing your thing, trying to be like DJ Academics, that wasn't enough for you to get this organic growth. You saw something happen with Chrisean, and you saw it only 4 months ago. Your earliest video goes back to 4 months ago of this girl.
I mean, it's a lot of people that just started following the Chrisean Rock and Blueface and Jaden story, maybe in the last 5 months or 6.
And let's be clear, you're one of them. You're one of them, babe. So he's one of these people that, oh, this is horrible. See, this is something, and you call yourself an experienced blogger and all these things. This is why well, that's not why I don't. I'm just a clear cut person. I'm not a blogger. This is a personal vlog. Being a blogger, you would really need to be careful about what you say at all times, every time. And you speak to people as if you are speaking to yourself. Like you're exposing yourself. And this is the proof. You're so worried about somebody else doing the same thing or putting a light on this, what you're doing, that you bring it up. You bring it up. Look at this. This is the first video you created about Chrisean Rock, and it's 4 months ago. So where were you following her? You weren't following the story on Instagram. You weren't doing it on here. It's just not true. You're a liar.
So wherever the situation might be, though. So a lot of y'all guys think that it's just a one-sided situation. But if you've been following Chrisean Rock and Blueface for the whole 3.5, 4 years.
So you're making it seem like you did, but you did not. And no one can go back on your channel or anywhere in the book of life and see that you were. And if you can, someone, anyone, drop it down in the comments. Drop it down in the comments. I don't think that, and this is why I didn't want to do this on StreamYard, because this is all like choppy and stupid. I hope that I can fix that. But yeah, it's totally necessary that I be on camera. I may just like do this first part in StreamYard and then just like, I don't know, do the rest somewhere else. I'm not really sure. This is really getting on my nerves. Okay. So here we are. It's 4 months ago. But you're telling your audience that they don't have the right to have an opinion because they weren't following them for all this time. So why are you even telling them to comment? It's like, you can comment, but it's not going to matter what you say because I've been following it just as long as you have. But I'm going to insinuate that I've been following it longer because I've had so many subscribers. No, you grew because anything with that girl's name on it grows.
Then you will know that this been going on for many years. This is nothing new to Turner. This is nothing new to me. So what I'm saying though is that this is a part of Chrisean Rock and Blue.
It's nothing new to you, but how is that if it's 4 months ago that you made this? Okay, all right, guys. So now let's go to the live. Let's go to the live that he deleted. And I am just going to, we're going to do that in Zoom. On this computer. Okay, that's a lot better. StreamYard. Seriously. I mean, like, for real. So basically, gonna finish this up in Zoom. We need to stream Zoom. So it's so infuriating because this is what you have to understand. Unfortunately, a lot of so-called Black women really don't like each other. So you guys big up people like him and even worse and unsavory characters just because you would see a person like me or even here, because a lot of the females that are doing this commentary don't even show their faces. And you guys would rather support a man, any man, just because, and not even listen to the person. And this is very sad. It's very sad, and you will do what you will, and I will do what I must. Because this is what I do. I'm Princess Lightfoot. And this is like one of the situations in life right now that is going on that has been bothering me. And I have to get this off my chest so I don't think about this person or the situation anymore. So listen to the live. We're going to react to the live that he deleted because we can.
And just ain't trying to hear the truth. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the goddamn day is that when I report something, you getting heads up on shit.
He's not reporting something though. He's not reporting anything. He's gossiping. He's gossiping about another man and a woman's relationship that are in the limelight. That's what he's doing. So he's trying to cultivate. So what he's going to do is he's going to keep on riding this Chrisean wave, and then he's going to switch back over to all the other content when he grows the balls to do it again. He's going to switch back over to all the other content that was not selling, that you guys were not buying, that you guys were not watching, that you guys were not supporting. You guys are here because of Chrisean Rock's in that title. And this guy, you see this guy and you know he's a Chrisean Rock guy. You don't go back to his channel and see how he tried to be a DJ Academics, and none of you guys really, not enough of you respected it. Not for him. But this sort of thing is ran out. And you didn't climb as quickly as you wanted to. You didn't have the integrity to sit there and really grow to make it about Turner TV Nation 2. Your channel is about Chrisean Rock. And this is very weird. Even the thumbnail that I chose with his picture in it, that's on his community wall. It's probably been deleted by now. He's a very cowardice person, in my opinion, because of his actions, and because of your actions are your words. They're your words. They are your words as well. Because your tongue is a sword, so how can they not be actions? And so the post that he put of himself says hashtag Chrisean Rock. What do you have to do with Chrisean Rock now, 4 months ago, 4 years ago? But yet you have a nerve to tell people that support you, they're coming to the channel, they're hearing you say. So if they're in the video and they're listening, they're there. They're to hear shit about Chrisean, or some of them are now there to, because there are a lot of women that sat in this live that listen to these abusive rants, and sometimes they cash app him. It's such a weird, wicked world. And don't you ever think that this is me in some attempt to do channel poaching. I worked for Integritus, Doctor, sir, and we don't believe in poaching. No one does that, sir. I don't want any of those people that would sit there and do not have enough intelligence to hear the words that are coming out of your mouth, the tone of your voice, the flat out lies, the defamatory statements that you make about nameless content creator channels. This is why I'm naming you right now today. And you, sir, you're just going to call yourself out.
Everything that I ever reported, but I really believe that it's be some people from different channels that we try to come over here with these dumbass comments, and I ain't really feeling it. You see what I'm saying? So what I do, I block your shit out because I know that you ain't really rocking with me for real, and you're not really one of my loyal ones.
Now that's funny, because are you rocking with Chrisean Rock for real? Because you lied about how long you'd even been following her. So that's a lie. How loyal are you? Wait. Guys. You know that post? You know that post that he made about Chrisean Rock that I showed you? And the other, when we were on StreamYard? Guys. The fucking post. Would he actually even post it? Wow, this is ridiculous. So I had noticed it last night, but I hadn't. It's so much convolution to him and everything he says. So it's so much, right? It's probably why you guys can't keep up. No worries. She's here. For wrestling. So right here, his actual post, his very first post of Chrisean Rock on August 21st of this year, and you hear this man saying you've not been following and other people. This is crazy. His actual first post says Chrisean Rock was seen smoking despite being pregnant. Eyes. Hashtag Chrisean and Rock. Hashtag Return to TV Nation 2. So you are putting out into the forefront that she's doing something which most people would be like unsavory and unhealthy for the child, right? But you are talking about how you don't like loyal people, how people aren't loyal to you. Your very first call of attention to her was something negative. Even beautiful _Tammy on Instagram says no judgment here. So that's to imply that your post was judgmental. So you come straight into the game judging Chrisean Rock. Wow. And you speak of loyalty. This is what I don't like. And I have the right to react to your content that you cowardice took down. That was very cowardice of you. I don't understand why you did that. So if that's not enough for you, he goes on. So, and even the fact that he deleted this live, this is when he knew he'd taken it too far, because this is when he started to show his absolute disdain for Chrisean Rock and his absolute disdain and frustration with the fact that you guys really don't care for him. You're just there to hear about Chrisean, and his delusions that there are people from other channels. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? If you talk about Chrisean Rock, do you know how many subscribers that are shared between all of us? Do you understand that? Do you understand how many channels talk about her? That's crazy. So when you do these hashtags, do you not pay attention to where it says like 7.5 thousand channels? Something thousand videos. Like, do you not pay attention to the numbers? Oh. I know. Because that's too much like proof, which you are only used to the street form colloquialism as a receipt, and you don't like it. I got it.
Know who my loyal ones is. You see what I'm saying? So like I said though, I only want people that's loyal to be subscribed to my channel. And
that's very fucking weird, because if you are posting on Chrisean Rock, how do you you don't have a channel where people would be loyal to you. No one knows anything about you. You don't express anything about who you are. You don't even show your face. Like you don't show yourself. No one can see you interact because you're not genuine, because you're so worried that someone's going to capture you in a moment where you will be revealed. And that's why you deleted this live. I'm not going to be able to get through the entire live stream. It's just too much. It's too convoluted. It's too much. My spirit cannot stomach this kind of spirit.
It's facts. I don't need nobody dibbing and dabbing and
This
saying
kind of spirit of man. It's just very, very fake, and it's very, you're a tyrant, but you haven't worked for the clout. I mean, even tyrants, men of war have grown and accumulated their armies. You will never be a DJ Academics because you've not accumulated an army of even men. You are trying to control a pool of women in their minds and be manipulative. You're gross.
they don't know what they're talking about. Let's get to why y'all guys logged on to this live. Let's get to what y'all guys log on to this live for. Now, Blueface is going over to Chrisean Rock. Now, I'm gonna tell you just like this: the history of Chrisean Rock. She aborted 3 of Blueface babies. Okay, she aborted them. Okay.
This is why he deleted the live stream, because only a few of you guys watched this. But then, in the midst of while he was listening to it back, whatever he was trying to do, that's why it's cut out, because I know what I'm doing with this software. I am a content creator. I am Princess Lightfoot. Don't forget to hit that bell, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Become a member so that I can teach you how to create your own channel. I have 2 clients already. YouTube is a 360-degree monetizable platform. No one has to wait for someone to decide that they're going to subscribe to make money off of YouTube. You don't have to wait for that. You can learn how to do things, and then you can resell out. You can redistribute that product. I've made more money so far helping people with their channels than I've made on my actual YouTube. I've actually made no money on my YouTube channel because a lot of people, they see me, they don't want to support, but you see this and you want to support this. They hear me and they don't want to listen, but you want to listen to this. You want to listen to someone tell you that you don't know what you're talking about because they've been following someone the exact same amount of time that you have. You won't even go and look at the proof that this man is a convoluted speaker and a flat out liar. And this is delusional. And this is all in my opinion, which I have a right to in my personal blog. Under the Fair Use Copyright Act of 107, I can clearly, and let me be very, very clear. This is a very serious law that I take very seriously. So there's a man named Scott. And should anyone try to abuse this fair use copyright and attempt to strike my channel or take this down or take anything, I will dispute it and I will win. And then that strike bounces back to you. So remember that. I know you don't like receipts. Proof. I know you don't like things that are set and written in stone. I know you like to change things and make things up in your mind. But I think you'd better read the YouTube content creator rules, regulations, so forth and such, because I did. I did it months ago. I did it on another channel, actually. In any event,
She knows that Chrisean Jr. is a handful right now by her being a new mommy. So what's being reported to me is from a secure source, which I'm not about to air them out like that. And trust from my source no more, else and then it's gonna shut down what I'm doing. So what I'll tell you though is that when Turner reports something, it is what the fuck it is.
so he's telling you that it's gossip. Secure sources gossip. Someone else is telling him something. What's funny is, I don't know if you remember, but he's got a video that he's left up as a video. He's saying that he was on the phone with Chrisean last night. I think he even has it on his community wall. He's literally saying he was on the phone with Chrisean last night. So this entire time, this source popped up about 2 months ago. And the only time he's ever made any reference to any source was saying that he spoke to Chrisean Rock on the phone. And I think so I don't know what all happens when people say these kinds of things, if you guys just eat it up and you believe it or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, so it turned into a source, Chrisean Rock's on the phone, It's a source again. So this, so is the source Chrisean? Because if it is, that's probably why you took this video down, because you're about to say a lot of damning things about her, and a lot of things that it doesn't matter if she said it herself or what the case may be. You have not been following the situation for even the last 2 years, and you have not been following the situation for 3 or 4, the way that you claim that you have, the way you insinuated that you have. Sir, you have been going like this to people that have only been following it for the last 4 or 5 months because you are looking in the mirror when you speak to yourself. This is why you don't come on camera, because I don't think that you're able to match up these things that you're spewing out with being able to look yourself in the eye. See, because when we're doing this, a lot of times we're looking, the camera is looking right back at us there. So that's probably why ACC has different like cameras. And remember, he said on one of his lives, he's not going to come on camera until he can get like different, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. He wants so bad to be like DJ Academics. He has like a weird thing. This is so weird. Well, you guys, you probably will buy it hook, line, and sinker. But long as he knows that I'm not. And guess what? When I speak for a lot of different people. And they've just yet to arrive. Some of them have, and I thank you for joining me. But we're still growing. And we're growing in a way that is genuine and integritous. I couldn't even get it out because I'm thinking integrity and genuine at the same time.
Don't debate like you know who Chrisean Rock is for real in real life.
He's telling you. So in the one moment, remember we just heard him play, you can comment down below. Now he's telling you don't debate. Don't debate. What the fuck? If there's anything, everything is debatable. The only thing that is not debatable is that Jesus Christ is king. Right? What are you talking about? Everything else is debatable. That's why you're on YouTube, sir. This is entertainment purposes only, because you're not going to mean to tell me, like, you're not Chrisean, you're not Blueface, you're not their cousin, you're not their brother, you're not any of those things, or else you would have been talking about them for the last 14 years. You would have been on YouTube. You would have been a DJ Academics, but you don't even have that talent in your pinky. You don't have it, bro. You had to do this Chrisean thing, and you are telling everyone to like, share, and subscribe, and then you turn around and tell them, don't debate. Guys, you're right. Debate on things that are really, really more important. Fuck that. Debate about whatever the fuck you want to debate about. Are you kidding me? This is why you're here. People say shit in my comments, and I combat those motherfuckers. Look at this coward. But this is who you support. And I delete that shit because I know you ain't with me. A motherfucker show me they ain't with me all the time. Telling me, somebody say, oh, you look like a goat. I say, bitch, bad bitch. Okay? If it looks like a goat, it sounds like a goat. Maybe she's the goat. Okay? Balls. Balls. Grow them. Grow a pair. Because you can say whatever you want to say in your comments. I'm going to reply. The only thing I do not allow is the motherfucking comment guidelines on there. YouTube came up with that, so I said, I'm going to fill in the motherfucking blanks then, okay? And I do not allow comments that deter viewership. People are so smart to the point they're dumb, and they'll try and put comments that, you know, people look at the video, and a lot of people go straight to the comments. A lot of people decide to go straight to the comments when the video comes on. It's going to determine whether or not they watch the video or not. That's asinine, in my opinion. It's not how I determine what content I'm going to watch, but okay. So, but because a lot of people do that, they know that others do that. So people will try to put a comment that has nothing to do with the actual video. So then that person can go to the comments and think that, oh my gosh, this video has nothing to do with the title. And I don't play that shit. So those are the ones that get hidden from the channel. I don't delete shit. I hide your ass from the channel because I never fuck with you again. You try to deter viewership, I never fuck with you again because I'm here to be heard. If I was here only for a check, then I would be a convoluted liar like this motherfucker, and I would just do Chrisean. What are you talking about? Don't comment. I know everything. I have an inside scoop. It's too much.
I don't want nobody coming to comment talking, acting like you know.
You're a mad little man. And this is why I don't like being short. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I don't want to be a part of any pool of people that people think because you're little, you're like that. Go to my other videos. I'm multifaceted and I'm a very passionate person, period. This kind of shit I just despise.
What's really going on when Turner already know what's going on? You see what I'm saying? Turner gets straight to the point. Ain't no speculations over here. Ain't no opinions over here. I'm telling you guys the goddamn truth, and that is what it is.
But he says in his most recent video that, it's all, he has a solid opinion. He has something to say. I think he even says it in this video. He has something to say. So which is it? And what the fuck are you talking about? If you're hearing something word of mouth, that's gossip. That's gossip. Gossip is an opinion. What are you talking about? You are delusional.
But everybody don't like the truth, though. Everybody want to paint their own truth in their goddamn head.
Because you're not going to like this.
About something they don't know what they talking about.
And we can do that. And we can do that because we're content creators. The same way that you can't do anything but blow bubbles on your live. But lots of us can do a lot more. You're a mess. You're a mess. You're so angry that everyone else has an opinion. You can't deal. You're the type of person that would sell us into slavery. You are the one, because you would sit there and look at those people and everything they have and everything they got and and you don't want to work for it. You don't want to toil for it. No, you would rather use, abuse, and ride a back. You're disgusting.
All I'm trying to tell you, though, is this. Chrisean Rock allegedly, and I'm going to say allegedly for YouTube purposes, she got pregnant by ksuave. She aborted the baby. Blueface knew about the situation. Y'all guys got to understand that the people that Chrisean in the entertainment business, they know Blueface. They know Whack 100. It's eyes on Chrisean everywhere she goes. She has no privacy. Her whole life played out on live footage.
And it's because of people like you. Look at your community wall. Look at how you all of a sudden abused Chrisean's life, because in the beginning you weren't even talking about her. It's all proof on your Instagram. So what are you going to do? Go there and delete all of that? Doesn't matter. So then you're still going to see the date where you started. It's pathetic. You are one of the reasons why her life is always played out. You talk about people. So first, people can't debate and have a conversation. People can't have an opinion. And this and this and that. Why the fuck are you on YouTube then? You are a weird dictator.
She has no policy. And then for the people that comment and say
she has no policy, she doesn't need a policy. You should have integrity as a man.
Well, it's not none of our business. Well, she made it everybody goddamn business. What kind of comment is that?
What kind of comment is that? Does he say on the videos that he allows to go abroad? You can comment, like, share, so you can comment and subscribe, but don't do that kind of comment. If you want to comment this kind of way, don't do that shit. But this is what he does on his live stream. So he abuses his core audience on his live stream and says bullshit. And then on these videos that go out to the masses, he says comment. You guys can comment down below. But now you're questioning what kind of comment is what the fuck it is? If it's about Chrisean Rock, what the fuck are you talking about? What kind of comment it is? People come to your channel not for you. They come to your channel to have that conversation, and that's why you're mad. So why don't you start another fucking channel and grow organically for people that are there for your short mad ass, and stop trying to ride the backs off of this girl and dilute the minds of the people that are just there for the motherfucking tea on her. You trying to switch and turn that shit, switch that shit in reverse, trying to make this seem like that shit is about you and Chrisean. But that's okay, because that's your fucking mind that's gonna go woo.
It's only nobody's business if you keep the shit off camera. And that's just the bottom line.
So he basically letting you know it don't matter who the fuck it is. He's telling you. Don't give a fuck about her. As long as Her shit's on camera, and it's giving me these numbers. Because go back to his motherfucking channel right now, and you will see that none of you all were watching when he was doing the organic DJ act thing.
She made it everybody's business.
I'm over this shit.
But at the same time, Chrisean Rock listen to me though. It's called constructive criticism out of love. Okay? Allegedly, she aborted a ksuave baby. And then I have a lot of people saying, well, she's not pregnant. She just said.
So wait a minute. You just said that your shit is not opinions. Your shit is fact. But now it's constructive criticism out of love. Who the fuck are you to this girl? You're not even nobody to her.
That she on her period. I never said that she was pregnant. When did I ever say in my video that she's pregnant right now?
All up in the woman womb, all up in the woman pussy.
Said that she aborted the baby. I didn't say she was pregnant right now. I never said that.
Trash.
I never said that she was pregnant right now. So anybody that's listening in the background because they don't want to comment or get in the chat, I need you to listen. Turner knows what he got. Turner knows what's going on. My channel is very, very unique.
Let me know your channel.
If I report something, that's just exactly.
Actually, see, this is very weird. No, your channel is not unique. It's actually not unique, sir. It's not. And your channel is not unique, sir. That's a whole fucking lie. And what's very, very weird about this shit is that, like, first of all, let me tell you something. You need to beware of people that talk about themselves in the third person. Beware of that. Because a lot of times that is the opposite of what they're able to do. They're not able to face themselves in the mirror and their actions. So they speak of themselves in a third person so that they can be removed from their actions. Get the fuck out of here.
What it is. I don't base my channel off of screenshots and receipts. I don't base it off that because it's gonna come a time where it ain't gonna be no fucking receipts.
No one bases anything off of that. They're giving people a visual. They're giving people a visual to back up what they're saying. What are you talking about? And sometimes to back up their opinions. And this is YouTube. We can do whatever the fuck we want to do. Like, you're weird. And all you're doing is stalking their Instagrams and laying your voice over it. So what the fuck are you talking about? See, you talking about people that lay back in the chat. Motherfucker, you crazy. I ain't saying shit in your chat because I don't support you. I don't support that shit that you got going. I'm not putting my name over there so a motherfucker can be like, oh, she's down with this. And when I do put my name over there, listen to the words that's coming out my motherfucking mouth. I keep that shit $100. You have a nerve to sit up there and talk about people laying back in the comments and ain't say shit, but this video, you took this video down. You are the people that you talk about in a negative light. You're talking about your fucking self.
To be presented to the people, because when you build your channel off of receipts though, and the receipts runs out, guess what? It keeps you limited as a creator. Turner has a voice. I have a real voice.
He has a voice, a real voice, but he just told you earlier on in the same live stream that it's not about his opinion. He's speaking fact. But when you say you have a voice, that means that you're speaking based on opinion. So which one is it? No. What he's saying to you all is the only opinion that matters is his. The only voice that matters is his. This shit is dictatorship. And it's fucking weird. And it needs to stop. It needs to fucking stop. But it's like who you are. So, like, I encourage you to, like, get your shit together. I don't know if you ever will, but it's very disturbing. I don't want to spend any more time on it because it really unsettles my spirit. I feel as though I have heard enough. And I literally, so when I capture my content for reaction and everything else that I show my viewers because I can actually hear what's going on because that's the way the software is that I use. And I haven't figured out another way to do that. So there's 22 more minutes left of this bullshit. And if you want to make this a part 2, guys, drop it down in the comments and let me know. But right now I'm fucking over it. I'm over it. I don't need to hear anything else. If I don't know. I don't know if I'll revisit it again. You know, we'll just see. If he calms the fuck down and stops speaking so convolutedly on things, and just stop with that judgment shit, because you're not in a position, none of us are in a position to judge. That's numero uno. Numero dos. You are very, very far from judging your fucking subscribers and your commentators based on the same criteria that you are fucking living by, Mr. 4 months ago. Like, that's so weird. I didn't have my oatmeal yet, so I haven't eaten. So, like, you know, that can be a thing. All right, guys. Bye.